Ananta Kranti, apparently. So on this earth plane at the moment, and always, we're sharing an experience. And what we're living through at the moment can have you pulled in all directions. The whole play has speeded up into this quite unbelievable unfolding of dysfunction that is bound to get more and more with what's going down, with what we're experiencing, with the things that are unfolding, with the collapse of society and all these things. All this, it brings more of the dysfunction to the surface. And here we are facing it. And we're in for this ride, right? And the only real possibility to ride this one is to find clarity within dysfunction, which means to find clarity within yourself. So where will you go for the true voice? With so many voices pulling this way and that. This is true, no, this is true, no, this, no, that, no, this, no, that, no, this. It's all over, right? And if we are able to, on a daily basis, come back to the silence of our own being, we can have true inner guidance. Yeah, and the calling to live that truth, to live this knowing that's like just a knowing in you. You know, it doesn't really, all the information coming is secondary. There is a knowing in you, which is primary. And the calling to come to this knowing and to navigate these times is imperative, which requires that we prioritize life in a way that we are not given to constant distraction from ourselves, from what we may be feeling. We need to feel it. It's through the doorway of feeling what we don't want to feel that we come really to our deeper self. So I'm finding more and more that it's really, really important to have a space, to take space, to find a quiet space, right? So let's explore this.
Hello, I'm so happy to see you from time to time on those meetings. Thank you for making it. Thank you for reminding about the meeting of divine and humanness. It's quite a challenging one for me.
And you who jumped out of planes, no problem.
The scariest thing is to jump inside and meet all of those layers, because they can be really, really intense and hard ones. And it's like, I would think I got it, but then the next layer comes and then it's like so challenging, and everything is fine, like seems to be, but inside of me, this whole summer has been like a lot of things were coming up from within for some little triggers. Sometimes like something little gets triggered and then like I would just go through like insane amount of feelings, which would be overwhelming, and I would see how I'm running away from it so I don't feel it. And then I catch myself running away from it and I try to feel it, but then as I try to feel it, it starts to get sometimes like really overwhelming, and it's like a mess of like, I thought I've done this, I thought I went through it, like thoughts, emotions, and it can be really challenging. And I know, and I share with others, teach others too, to meet these layers of humanness. And
what are the ways in which you try to get away from yourself? You try to distract yourself. What are the ways?
just the classic way is to stay productive, because there is a sense, if I'm not productive, then I'm wasting the day.
What is the main feeling which is so challenging for you?
It's a mixture of anxiety and frustration and anger and sadness. It's like a bowl of things. And sometimes one is more active, sometimes it's more anxiety. I cannot sleep at all. I just can't sleep and wake up feeling like anxious. And sometimes I'm just like want to kill someone. It's like mixture.
Right.
Sometimes just cry, and it's just so much sadness.
What is the main thing inside of you that is activating all of that?
I feel like uncertainty around, lack of sense of home, lack of sense of community. People act one way and then they act the opposite way next day, and a sense of nudity around
There's
me.
nothing to rely on. There's nothing. It's like there's no settled right. So let me ask you, yeah, what is needed for you to come to a settled? What is needed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, do you have a daily practice?
Yes, I meditate in the morning. I do some qigong, but it's challenging during the emotional instability.
Right, but how much space do you create for just getting still? How much
Mm.
space are you giving to yourself to just ground and get still and help the body mind to let go? Because the body mind, the nervous system is all it's the nervous system overwhelm, right? So it it needs something. What does it need? It's like I can tell you, but I'm inviting you to, like, look, so what does it need to come? What does it really need that you're not willing to dedicate to?
More space and time to be in a tranquil setting.
Can you dedicate yourself like at least 2, 3 days a week where you just are alone, quiet, and with practice that helps your system to come more and more and more still, with healthy food, with healthy, all the things the body mind needs to come to its natural rest?
But when I'm actually giving myself those couple of days just to be still in nature, that's when it creates
Of
room
course,
for.
of course, it's all coming up because it's like it's being ignored, so it's all coming up. But in the midst of all that, what is still in the midst of all that? If you just sit and that whole thing is moving and you listen, what is needed right now? It's really like time for you to like honor your true calling. What is your true calling?
Mm. Oh, thank you for reminding it.
So what I sense right now is the resistance to your experience is creating an angst. If you could just be with whatever is moving through, if you could just be with that, whatever it is, knowing that it will pass, it will move if you're not in resistance, because the resistance is creating another layer. It's where you create the separation from experience with the resistance, right? So what if you explore what it is to just be with whatever is here? moment to moment, to be with. That means that you would have to slow down and stop, and you can roll the yoga mat out, you can dance, you can whatever, you can go in the body and just feel your way into everything that is here without resisting, without adding another layer. Like to be with this feeling. Let's be with this feeling. Let's move with this feeling. Let's with this feeling. Let's know with this feeling. Who am I? Which is, you've come again and again to know, who am I? Know that no matter what the feeling is. To know that and feel what you're feeling. To know that and dance with what is a movement of life moving through. This is your practice. This is your practice because, now more than ever, this is going to be going on around you in more and more people that you come in contact with. And you won't be able to get away from, the fear and the anxiety and the things that are all in the collective field, unless there's a willingness to dance with it in a new way. There's the pain, there's the sorrow, there's the grief, there's the all of it, and still here you are, bursting with what life is. It's a dance without any separation. Like the sense of self that is uncomfortable, if you can take that in your arms and come on, you don't have to get it right. It's okay to be scared, it's okay to whatever, but you are the life that never comes and goes, is in the midst of joy and pain, is in the midst of whatever feeling, even if it's ecstatic and beautiful and spacious. You are the life within that. You are the life within grief, sadness. You are the life within that. It doesn't matter if it's ecstatic or if it's tragic. You are the life within that. This is part of your training. We have to go through all of it. It's part of your deepening of what you're here for. Yeah. This is where you find clarity, is to go to the truth.
Thank you for your encouragement. I'm so happy we connected here today.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey there, come on over and join our new private community, Born to Be Free, where we're moving all the free content. It's a place where we can meet, share, interact, and everybody can share their gifts. You can sign up for free at ananta-kranti.mn.co.